a number of years ago, I felt the Lord ask me to go and listen to the sound of the river. And so I went down to a river that was close to my home every day for about 3 months. And over that time, I just sat by the river, listened to the sound of the river, and then had a desire to have the sound of the river coming out of my keyboard. And around that same time, I was in a songwriting course with Derek Bailey, and he was teaching us how songs are put together. And he told me that when a modern song is put together, you start with the drums, and then you add the bass guitar, and then you add the guitars on top of that. And when he said that, I felt the Lord say to me, would you create some music that had no drums, bass or guitars in there? And so that's what we did, and we started recording the sounds of nature for a way of redeeming the sound of nature coming back into the kingdom of God. And so we've been out recording the sounds now for some time. Rivers, as you can see rivers behind me here, waves, the sounds of birds, and we use that as the basis for the music so that we can redeem the sound back to the kingdom. So in 2012, we recorded an album, and when we were looking for the label, the recording label to record under, I went and found that in the state of Victoria there are 7 major rivers. And so we recorded the album from the land of 7 rivers because we wanted this music to come from the place that we originated. After some time, Paul and I felt a need and a desire to go out to those rivers. And so in this year, we're going to take teams out to the 7 rivers of our state. Again, the whole idea is to change the atmosphere, to redeem nature, to bring it back into God's kingdom. There's been so much go on about the environment, and in my heart, it's time to take the environment back off the environmentalists. It's time for us to redeem nature back into the kingdom. And so we are this year going out to the 7 rivers around Melbourne and right out through the state so that we can celebrate God's goodness, celebrate God in nature, and celebrate Him at those rivers.